Alright guys, so something happened in my last video that just made me so frustrated. I just ended up scrapping altogether, and that was trying to rebuild this pump for the DA. And I have the seal kit right here, and I mentioned in my last DA video that I am going to rebuild this, or at least attempt, and it went south. That's because when I try to take off the pulley, I completely sheared it off. I couldn't take it off, so I put the 1,000 foot-pound, whatever, 700 foot-pound impact to it, snapped it right off because I thought it was seized. Little did I know it was reverse thread. So I'm trying to take it off, but I'm actually tightening it. I'm trying to tighten it, but I'm actually taking it off. And that killed everything. So now this is a specialty fastener. I don't know where to get it. I don't know the size. It looks pretty weird because I think it's a 12, like an M6, I mean, or an M8, which is a kind of an odd size because usually aren't they like kind of small 10s like this. So yeah, that was actually pretty frustrating. So I'm just gonna end up using a mill file and finding a bolt like this and just trying to jam it in there and make my own thread using this. Will I mess it up? Yeah. Will it hold? Yeah. So that's just what I'm gonna end up doing because I don't know where to get that bolt at. So, but I don't think it'll mess up this piece right here. This is part of the pump right here, and this piece was actually seized in there on top of it. So it wasn't only snapped off, but it was seized. So I actually had to heat it up, and I don't know if this is gonna show up right there. I actually had to drill it. So once I got it far enough, I was able to actually back it out, and it came right out. So it was two issues with this. I snapped it off not knowing it was reversed, and the little nub piece was seized. So yeah, so I'm gonna basically take the rest apart, which is this cap right here, clean with a bunch of towels I have right here, and I have some of this PV Blaster to try and like help clean the grime up, and I think I have a brush somewhere here. And yeah, so this is kind of annoying, but I gotta get this done. So luckily I have this seal, and I was able to get that seal, and I couldn't have taken this seal out if I couldn't take off that bolt because it goes in there like that. So yeah, so let me take this off and we'll go inside and replace all these seals. I think there's like 8 in total. Alright, so I have it right there. I think these are all the same, yeah. That one goes right there. Got a little rusty, so gotta clean that up real quick. Alright, so I'm going to start with these right here. I'm going to swap those out with my new ones. These two, that one. This is the old one, the knock. Always keep your hands clean. Little piece of garbage in there. Let me see if that goes on the opposite. Yeah, that fits better. Three bolts, all the same size. Clean up any grime. Let me try and clean this up a little bit better. Alright, got it. So now 2, 3. Make sure, double check, everything's seated. Looks good. Alright, so now these bolts, they go all the way through. They also hold in this other side. That's that. That's that one right there. See that right there? now this one right here. Goes there. Like that. Extremely tight tolerance with these pumps. Right there. Alright guys, so I got this piece super clean. Got the other seal in there. And yeah, it's ready to go. Just make sure the dowels are nicely aligned. And this one goes just like that, but all the other ones, they're just gonna get full of residue. But I'm gonna put power steering fluid on this before I install it. But everything else is just gonna work its way through. So gonna put these screws. Make sure you don't pick this up, because if you do pick this up, this whole bottom piece right here is gonna come off, because these fasteners hold it. And then once I'm done, I'm gonna take the whole thing and wire wheel with PV Blaster and where is it? This brush right here. Alright, there we go. We are in business. So gonna recheck these and put in the seal and pop it on the car. Alright guys, so I just tested it out with some fluid, some old fluid that I have. I'm actually gonna put this in the system because this is genuine. Yes, it's black, but it's the only thing that I have, and then I'm gonna flush it with some fresh stuff. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to put generic fake stuff into these pumps, because it'll just fry them out. So as long as it's genuine, this is old, it should still work and be safe. But alright, so remember earlier on I told you about this bolt that I broke. So what I basically did was I got another bolt same diameter as that one right there. This is just a stud that I found, and I used this file to round off the threads. I took all the threads off, and I just ended up getting a valve cover, aluminum, what are those little grommet holders things, those aluminum ones, and I just ended up running it in there. I had this little bit right here because I couldn't really find the proper one that I have. And I just ended up running it down with this reverse, and by reversing it, it threaded right in, and it's in there. So I don't think I messed up the actual pump because I had taken off a lot of the threads. So yeah, I put some fluid in here, I turned this over, and it shot out so hard through the exit, the high pressure. So this thing is ready to pump. But yeah, so that's the pump rebuilt, and yeah, it's nice and tight, new seals, O-rings, and yeah, it's ready to go. So now I'm gonna install this and put some fluid. Finally, I'm gonna have power steering again. Alright guys, kind of making a mess here, but I took out the reservoir and cleaning it pretty nice. Took out a lot of the old fluid, which was filled up with genuine, and then it all leaked out. So just cleaning up the lines, getting all in there, and now I'm gonna clean up all this right here and then just reinstall, put a fresh clamp right here, and should be good. All right guys, so well, I found this, so that's pretty cool, but I don't need it right now. I spilled a little bit on here, gotta clean that up, but there's no leaks. There's just old stuff, residual stuff that was coming out of this hose when I pulled this out. So that's silky smooth. Lock. To lock. Right there. But yeah, so this has perfect power steering now. So all I have to do is clean up a little bit all around, clean up the pump from where it spilled from this return line, and yeah, put this bolt back in, tighten it down until I get a bracket. But yeah, so finally I have power steering. I have one more O-ring right here that I have to replace, and I'm gonna end up getting that pretty soon, just to swap it, because this one's all petrified. And yeah, and I also need the bracket right here. But yeah, all right guys, so that's gonna be a little video. It wasn't really much, but yeah, just me putting in those seals. And as I started to add more fluid, the pump got quieter and quieter because it was kind of like chattering those gears. But yeah, but now everything is super smooth and you can't hear anything. So yeah, all right guys, so if you like this video, please subscribe and comment, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.